Previously on Big Brother 13, Bryce won the HOH competition. Alex and Aubrey told Bryce to take out Ferg because he seemed to have alliances with everybody, and they thought that they had an all-girls alliance with Lincoln. But Bryce, Lincoln, and Ferg made a final three of their own on the side. Alex won the veto and saved herself, and Lincoln lied to Aubrey and Alex, saying that she would vote with them. But in the end, Lincoln forced a tie, and Bryce sent Aubrey home. By a vote of 1-1. We have a tie. Bryce, you must break it. Stand and cast your vote face to face. There you go.
Just do it.
Alright. Aubrey, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
One of y'all's a fucking liar.
Final four.
Okay, we only have 2 evictions left. Can someone read this? I'm so dyslexic.
Only 2 evictions left. You got this. Except there's only 1 winner, so you probably don't. Be encouraged anyway. Remember, keep it fun.
It's
These pieces form a cube. The first player to build a cube will be the new HOH.
That's a lot.
Of Brody.
That's really cool.
Oh my god. I'm so sad. I'm missing pieces.
3 by 3 by 3.
No. This will break sign in 2 seconds.
So close.
The big hit I still have her on myself.
I don't know how you do it. She got it.
Alright, Lincoln solved the puzzle and is the final four.
I cannot believe that I just did that and screamed.
I watched you come so close so many times.
Congratulations, Lincoln. You have made it to the final three. Alright, final four. Nominations don't really matter this round. So Lincoln, stand and nominate 2 of your co-hosts.
Oh my god. Sorry, Alex.
Hey y'all, we're doing one.
I'm sorry. I'm Bryce. I'm sorry too. Hey. Sorry I didn't stand either.
It's fine. Alright, Alex and Bryce, you are nominated. But as we all know, the final four comes down to the veto. For this veto competition, we will be playing the Genius Deathmatch Monorail. What? Okay, here are the rules. Read them carefully while I set it up. Brody and I will do a practice game for y'all.
Tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
That's legal.
Eee.
No. Interesting.
Yeah, we should have explained that
It's
a little bit
interesting now.
Alright, Bryce completes the track, and Lincoln, you are out of the challenge. So Bryce, you will move on to the final round. Okay, next up, Alex versus Ferg.
There's my line. I'm messing up the track. There's the last play.
Alright, Alex, you're out of the veto competition. It's going to be Bryce versus Ferg for the veto.
Let's go.
Okay, we got it. Very good move.
Alright. Bryce finishes the track, and Bryce wins the final Power of Veto. All right, it is the final four veto ceremony. Bryce, you won the veto. What are you going to do?
I'm going to veto myself.
All right, Bryce, you're off the block. Ferg, you're the only person who can be nominated. All right, so Ferg and Alex, you are the final nominees. Bryce, you are the only person who can cast a vote. So before we do the eviction ceremony, each Ferg and Alex will each get a chance to talk with you privately before you cast your vote. Okay? So Ferg and Bryce, you're first. Go pick a word.
That was a fun game, actually.
Yeah,
I
it was
like
fun.
It was like the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What you thinking?
I mean, me, you, and Lincoln made that.
Yeah, we did.
Sorts. So like.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool with keeping it.
yeah, I mean, that's
So-
what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm cool with like any three of us wanting, to be honest.
Yeah, so it'd be cool. It'd be really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm holding true to the pack.
Yeah.
Just like,
Same. I'm dreading talking to Alex.
yeah. Well, she's gonna come. You know, she's gonna come after me, and she's gonna say,
Well, obviously.
if you bring him to whatever, you know,
Yeah.
blah blah blah
I
blah.
know.
But it's you know, you gotta think like, what about her? It's the same that goes for her, right?
Sure.
So and I'm down to stick to the pack.
Me too.
And then and we can talk after. Cool. All right. Hey, I know it sucks. Good luck. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
I value our game playing. It's been fun.
I hate this.
I understand you have a decision to make. I would love for you to choose me, but I understand if it's not what you want. But yeah. I don't know. We had like one moment where we were like, but then we were both like, okay. We both knew what we were doing in the end, and it worked out. But
In our favor, yes.
yeah, and yeah, you know, at the end of the day, gained a great friend. So it's been fun.
It's
Been very fun. So
What's been your favorite
my
thing
favorite
of today?
moment.
I mean, I know it's the tumbleweed, but
Oh yeah, honestly, I've been watching his reactions behind the camera, and they are priceless. Along with getting to meet everyone, getting to know everyone, his reactions have been priceless, and we've had a time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I know we're kind of all ready to go, but
yeah.
because I'm sure you know, you pretty much know what you're gonna do. So, and that's up to you. So. I will leave you with your decision, and
Appreciate it.
good luck, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate that. Do I keep my pact? Or do I potentially do something that could maybe help me win? Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go.
All right, it is time for the final four eviction. Bryce, you are the sole vote to evict. Both Ferg and Alex had a chance to address you individually. Please stand, make any statements you want, and cast your vote.
Y'all are both really great people. It's been really good getting to know y'all. It's been a fun day. But at the end of the day, this is a game of strategies and alliances. So with that in mind, I'm very sorry to say that I evict Alex.
Alex, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
It's been fun, guys. It's been fun. It's been so fun.
First of all, congratulations. You made the final three. You survived 10 evictions. That's crazy. Great job. So, Ferg, Lincoln, and Bryce, one of you will win Big Brother 13. For the last HOH, it will be a 3-part competition. The winners of part 1 and 2 will face off in part 3 for the final HOH and the final vote to evict. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, Bryce.
What?
Use only one feedback, please.
Andrew's got it.
Yeah, Ferg has it.
Andrew's got it.
I'll ask you 7 questions, and I'll ask you if one event in the game happened before or after another event. All right? Whoever has the most answers correct after 7 questions will win part 2 and will face Ferg in the final HOH competition. Question 1. Was the first unanimous eviction before or after Grant was evicted? Was the first unanimous eviction before or after Grant was evicted? Reveal. What you put? Before. What you put?
Before.
All right, you both got it right. Next question. Did Michael show up to the game before or after 8:15? What you put?
After. Both after.
What you put? Correct. He showed up after 8:15.
Shady.
Was Aubrey nominated for the first time before or after Michael put on the onesie? Was Aubrey nominated the first time before or after Michael put on the onesie? Reveal?
Before.
Before.
All right, you both got it. Was the jury cutoff announcement before or after the stocking competition?
The jury cut off before?
After.
The correct answer was before.
Oh no.
Next question. Was the Christmas competition before or after categories?
We had Christmas competition.
Yes, we did. Was the Christmas competition before or after categories? Reveal.
Before?
Before.
Correct. Did Hungry Howie's Pizza arrive before or after Michael was voted out? Reveal.
After.
After.
Correct. Did Anna win her second veto before or after the shady competition? Reveal.
After.
After.
The correct answer was after. So Bryce, you will move on
Oh,
to
yeah.
part 3. Right? I will ask trivia from the whole game. The answer will be a number or a house guest name. Whenever you think you know the answer, run up, tap my hand, and guess. Don't guess until I acknowledge you though. Because if y'all both hit me at what you think is the same time, you just shout something out, it makes things awkward. Then I'll award you the point if you're right. And if you're wrong, you have to run back, touch the couch, and hit my hand again before you can guess. Keep guessing until someone gets it right. How many total votes did Morgan receive?
8.
No.
7.
No. Damn.
5.
No.
I'll take a guess. 12.
No.
Dang it.
9.
No.
16.
No.
3.
No.
Is this like in total though?
In total.
4.
4.
No.
12.
No.
I said 12.
So much more.
11.
Correct.
Oh my gosh!
Point for Bryce. During Lily's HOH, who won the veto?
Michael?
Correct. Point for Bryce. By the way, it's out of 7. First and 4. How many people were still in the game when Nicole was nominated for eviction the second time? And she was up for eviction the second time.
8.
No.
7.
No.
9.
No.
10.
Point for first. How many letters are on the Pictionary dice?
25.
No.
Whoa! 26.
No.
22.
No.
25.
No.
21.
No.
20.
Point for Bryce. What number envelope had the tumbleweed punishment?
Oh, I don't remember. 3.
Correct. Alright, that's 4. So Bryce, you are are the final HOH.
Wow.
We'll go to the final two.
Wow. That's like a big deal.
No shit, Walter.
Okay.
We have to go against each other now.
Oh my god. Y'all Ferg and I have alliance since the beginning.
I'm working with you.
Oh, they haven't.
It is time for the final eviction. Bryce, you won the final HOH competition and guaranteed your spot in the final two. Now you must decide whether or not to bring Lincoln or Ferg to the end with you. Before you cast your sole vote to evict, Lincoln and Ferg will have their last chance to address you and say why you should bring them to the end with you. And once that you cast your vote face to face, the evicted house guests will leave, have an interview really quick, and then we will end this. Okay. So it is time for Ferg and Lincoln to plead their case one last time. Ferg, you first.
All right. Well, Bryce, I mean, where do I begin? Like, I think in terms of our relationship, kind of began once I started trying to kind of work with Lily a little bit, and then we kind of got connected through that point. And I mean, you know, from that time, I was always loyal to the guys who were trying to watch out for each other, especially early on in the game. And then later in the game, when it came down to be like us two nearing the final amount of guys, and then like the group of girls that was, you know, larger than us, you know, I definitely was watching out for you, watching your back. Yeah, and I mean, I think I've tried to play a really honest game with you, just like everybody else, and I think you played a big enough game to not need to be worried about is someone going to overshadow me or whatever. I think, because I mean, honestly, I don't think I would. I think you played a huge game, but I think I'd like you to go with who you think really deserves to be in the top two with you, and that's all I can say about that. And so I respect whatever decision you make. And I have the last pass still too.
Hey honey, I know your stomach's hurting. You've been saying every time that you've been up on this that your stomach's hurting. So I'm gonna make this so short, sweet, and simple. You were one of the first people I talked to when we got in the house, and we like totally hit it off immediately. Harry Potter all the way. So please choose me. I love you so much, and I want to go up against you, and either one of us would win would be great. And Ferg too, but sorry, honey.
Thanks.
But yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. So yay! I'm so excited. And that's all I have to say.
Bryce, you're up.
Right now.
Right now.
All right. I want to say it's been a really fun day hanging out with everybody, and I'm glad it's us three in the top three. I'm honestly shocked that I'm right here. Absolutely shocked. My goal was literally to make it through the first round. I'm not even kidding. And both of y'all, I feel like we've both made like me new connections. So this is really tough. Okay, but I gotta go with my first love, which is Harry Potter.
To leave or to stay?
No, to stay.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Absolutely respect it. Absolutely respect it. Oh yeah.
I would have.
All right, Ferg, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Please exit.
Okay.
All right, Lincoln and Bryce, you are the final two house guests. One of you will be the winner of Big Brother 13 and the $65 that goes with it.
There's money?
Yes. The grand prize of $65.
My favorite part of the competition, I mean, it sounds cheesy to say, but just like the new people that I met, they're pretty cool. So, I don't know, just meeting new people, and like the games were really fun. When I knocked two beanbags in a row, that was epic. I did not expect that, so that was really fun.
That was
And also just winning the HOH, the last one. That was fun. I like that. Least of her parts was evicting people. Hated it. Awful. Yeah.
okay, so my entire favorite part of the whole day was one moment, and it was when Lily gave her speech and literally tore us all apart. So thankful that I'm not sitting up here with her because she said she would have totally came for me. But I think that was I think that was the best part of this entire competition, because you come in here and you think it's gonna be like a little uncomfortable, which it is at first, and then like by the second challenge you're totally comfortable with people. You're like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you like, it's fine, you're just gonna do it and people are gonna get over it. But Lily making that speech or plea was
I don't even think
the reason I came today.
It was like a.
It was like a demeanor,
threat.
and it was a threat, and then her demeanor when she came back from leaving was also threatening. So I think that it just like really made. I think that like when I go home tomorrow and I tell people like, oh, or tonight when I played Big Brother, I'd be like, oh, listen, this one bitch got so into it, and she was phenomenal, and I think that was my favorite part of
It was
today.
pretty epic.
All right, everyone, welcome to the finale of Big Brother 13. Wow. Thank you for a great game throughout the day. It was so much fun. I'm so sorry we finished so late. Let's get going. All right, before we begin, I have some stats on the final two that could affect your decision. Lincoln was never nominated besides the final three. She won 2 HOH competitions, had 0 votes against her, and won the Legacy Power. Bryce won 4 HOHs, won 1 veto, had to evict face-to-face 3 times, was nominated twice before, and had 0 votes against him as well. Okay? So throughout this game, no one said I vote to evict Bryce, and no one said I vote to evict Lincoln. So that's pretty impressive. This is how this is going to work. You will each have a chance to ask a question to the finalists. Try to make it a quick question, and then they will get a chance to address you, recap their game, and plead for your vote to win. Then you'll line up, I'll get your jury votes, and we'll finish this. All right? Thank you so much for a great game. Let's get going.
What are you gonna do with the $65?
I go first. I've actually had this planned. This was kind of my strategy. So I fed all of you pizza this morning and got cookies for you. And I'm gonna give you all your $5 back. Just got my tax return, don't need y'all's money, I'm a big girl. So, that's my GP.
Wow.
If you want your $5 back.
To be fair, I didn't know we were going to win money. I just thought the $5 was like a fee. So, didn't know we were going to win, but I'll give your money back too. I got a tax return too. It's fine.
It's like fucking Oprah.
Do you pee in the shower?
I have before.
Yes.
Do I do it often?
All the time.
No.
Yeah, I do.
I have before.
I pee in the shower. Openly.
All right, so the both of you, very, very hard question. We made an alliance early in the game. Was it both of your intentions to get me out?
No.
No, it was Alex's. And once I realized that there was no way to save you,
I mean, I was like, we were up for eviction together. Like, I couldn't vote for you, and like, I wouldn't have.
Alex pointed out to everyone that you were really good strong. I never said anything. Watch all my videos, girl.
I'm saying.
All right, all right.
I mean, I was gonna ask who's poor, but since you're both giving back the money, like, I don't know.
Who's poor?
Like, who needs the money more, but you don't want it, so, give me a reason, oh, jeez. No, I have nothing.
All right, Ferg.
Okay, are they gonna get a like a final plea at the end? Okay, then my question would be covered in there, so you'll go ahead.
This is your shot. I will give you each a chance to officially plead your case and sell your game to these jurors before you.
Okay.
Okay? So tell them why you deserve to win, why you're better than your fellow finalists, and I don't know.
Some of your best moves.
Some of your best moves. Yeah. Good recap. Bryce, you could go first.
Hello, everybody. I think, first of all, I've said this like a bunch of times, but it was just really good to meet all of y'all, and I had so much fun. I hope y'all had fun too. I mean, I think you should pick me because I've like actually had to play the game and like prove that like I wanted to like be here and win. Like the veto challenge and the final HOH thing, like I don't know, and I think it shows that I have like determination. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like superior to Lincoln, but I mean, I don't know, like we're both the same. But I mean, at the end of the day, pick whoever you want. It's just a game. Have fun.
Remember,
It's just a game. Have fun.
we're gonna have fun.
Alright, Lincoln, you're up.
I feel
I
the
hope that
same,
was sufficient. Sorry.
same way. I love Bryce, so I'm so happy that him and I are in the top two. But I had so much fun playing with y'all. Like, meeting you was so great. Lied about my age in the beginning on accident. But no, it was so cool to meet y'all and like spend the day with you and have fun. And I don't know, I would love to win. I think it would be fun. I've known Taylor and Thomas and Emma since they were little, and I've always wanted to play games, so it would be such fun bragging rights to say that I won the first game that I played in. But that's up to y'all. Love you all so much. That's all I have to say.
I mean, I'm pretty much all good, and like I've tried to play as like honestly as possible. I hope that showed through. If it didn't, I apologize.
Oh, and I'm having a St. Patrick's Day party next weekend on Sunday, March 11th, and y'all should all come. I would love it if everyone in here came. It's going to be so much fun. No, but I would love to see you all. You all really should come. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you all for a great game of Big Brother. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I think all of you are great players. I was immensely impressed with all of you, especially as first-time Big Brother players. And thank you for fueling my hobby. Y'all just gave me a lot of stuff to do in my free time. And yeah, I don't know, just thank you for giving me a whole day. It means a lot to me. And also, please give a hand for the camera crew. They really sacrifice a lot just to kind of watch you talk. All right. So, Bryce and Lincoln, you are our final two after a long, hard-fought game of Big Brother. One of you will be our winner of the $65 grand prize. Here we go. Ferg voted for Lincoln. That's one
Find out if you voted for who?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know
I
that.
wish I knew that.
Lily voted for Bryce. One vote Lincoln,
1 to 1.
one vote Bryce. You want to hear your name.
Yeah, y'all.
Aubrey voted for Lincoln. That's 2 votes Lincoln, 1 vote Bryce. Michael voted for Bryce. That's 2 votes Lincoln, 2 votes Bryce. Grant voted for Lincoln. That's 3 votes Lincoln, 2 votes Bryce. Alex voted for the winner of Big Brother 13, Lincoln. Congratulations, Lincoln. You won Big Brother 13, and that's the game. Thank you.